Hello again, Colin here. A few days ago I shot a very rushed video opening an eBay package which contained the Sony Walkman Minidisc MZ-E900. And if you have watched the video, if I bothered to upload it, you'll have noticed that there was a lot of corrosion on the battery terminals. So today I'm going to be attempting to clear that up. So there's a tiny little bit on there as well, and that's the AA battery adapter that slots on the side, and also that you can see it just there as well. Now these nickel metal hydride batteries have what's it called, potassium hydroxide as the electrolyte on the positive contact, and that is alkaline. So what I'm going to do is clean off the worst of it using a few tools. This, I don't know whether it's going to be good enough, is just a piece of the bottom of a piece of draft excluder, just to clear up those bits and pieces off of there. I don't know whether this is going to work because I've never done it before, but this is pretty manky in there, to be honest. It was a bit worse, but I cleaned off some with my finger. And I want to make sure I don't get too much in there as well, so it's very difficult to do this on camera. I'm going to use one of my favourite tools, which is a leather opener, and just scrape off some of this in here. There we go. I'll get rid of all of that if I can. There's a big clumps of it there. Don't know whether you can see that. Another one of my favourite things is kitchen roll. Go through tons of this stuff. There we go. I'm going to zoom in and see if this makes any difference. Nope, I can't do that. So yeah, so it's excuse the autofocus. I'm just trying to get rid of the worst bits. It's already looking a lot better, but there is some underneath it I can see, and some in there, so I'm going to just get in there. So where's my toothbrush? That's not very stable, but it's hard to do at this close-up range. There was also some, there we go. I'm going to get all this off of these little nooks and crannies here, because it wasn't even closing properly. It was really hard to open. Actually, that's cleaned up nice already. So I can get a better shot without the glare from the light on that. There we go, that's a bit better. Now, the problem is it will keep corroding because it's coated in that electrolyte. I'm just having a look down there now as well. It's all dusty inside there, so I'm going to have to get that out in a minute, but we'll do the tidy up afterwards. So what I'm going to use is a bit of distilled vinegar, white vinegar. This one happens to be from a famous supermarket. You can't see that, can you? Because this is slightly acidic. So this hopefully will neutralise any of the remaining acid that is left from the leaky battery. So I'm just going to dab that in there and have a good look in there. So I'm actually using the viewfinder, the phone screen here, to see what I'm doing, because the you're fizzing away there. Oh, look at that, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So that is cleaning up those contacts. It's getting rid of all the alkaline residue from the leaky battery, from the electrolyte. You see it bubbling away there? So that's neutralising that and getting rid of all that corrosion. And I'm going to leave that on there for a little while. If you're looking at this on a bigger screen, it might be even easier to see. So it's all on the spring as well in that corner there, just this little bit down here. I don't want to obviously drip too much of this stuff inside unit itself. Now the funny thing is, I don't think the contact at the bottom has the same chemical in it, so you mainly get the corrosion, as far as I can work out, on the positive electrode, which is this one here. So I'm going to do the same with this. Now I'm not going to leave it on there for too long, maybe about 10 minutes, something like that. But I just want to get all of that off because it's only going to leak again. Put a bit too much on there. Now I'm not going to leave it on there very long because obviously if that electrolyte had leaked out, my vinegar could leak in. So I'm going to wipe that bit off of there straight away. There we go. And finally, this tiny little bit here, I don't know if you can see that on the spring, just on the spring. Use my trusty letter opener again. How some of these good YouTubers do their videos, I don't know. It's very hard to work from the screen on your recording device. And if you're not working from the screen on your recording device, of course, you can't really see what you're doing because you're holding it so close to the screen, so hold it so close to the camera. So excuse any amateurishness, because I am absolutely an amateur at this. Too much there. Again, there's hardly any on there, so I don't need to go too mad. So what I'm going to do is leave that to work for a little while. And put a bit more on there. Is it still fizzing away? Yeah, it's still fizzing away, look at that. Don't want it falling down inside, so better do that. So I'm going to leave that for a little while and then I'll come back later on and clean it all off with another chemical. Right, I've only left it a couple of minutes now because what I've noticed, I don't know whether you can see that, that metal contact there has been corroded away, I assume by the electrolyte, by the battery leak. But just in case the vinegar is also causing some of that, I'm now going to wipe it all off with, and then clean it up with some alcohol. So all I'm doing is using, zoom out a bit. I'm just getting rid of this excess with the kitchen towel. Another bit of that. I'm going to fold it up like this. I'll use this bit more than once, hopefully that'll fit in there. Yep, perfect. Catch all those little bits that fall inside. Excellent. So have a good look in there now. Ah, that looks much better, doesn't it? Now I'm not going to leave that vinegar on there, I'm going to use another chemical. In fact, I would have probably been better off using 2 toothbrushes. Does smell of vinegar though, that one. Back in a tick. Oh, let's go for it. What I'm going to use is this. It's 99.9%, 99.7% pure isopropyl alcohol. So I'm going to get a fresh cup. So I'm going to give this a good squirt first. And what this does is basically a solvent, and it gets rid of any grease or grime or anything else, and you can spray it on quite liberally to electronics, and then wipe off the top bit, and then you know, wipe off the really wet bit, and then, well, that only smells of alcohol now. There's no vinegar left on that, so I'm just going to spray this in here because it won't damage the contacts, but you just want to wipe it off, but it doesn't leave a residue. So you can put quite a bit on. It does attack certain plastics, so don't leave it on there. And then we can just give that a good work around with the toothbrush again. And any you don't get off, it just evaporates. I can feel it evaporating on my hands already. So let's have some more kitchen roll. Now what I'll probably do is wipe this down with a damp cloth afterwards, just to get rid of any of the alcohol that's left. And of course I'll air this out afterwards. A little bit there, there it is. There we go, I've got another little bit on there, which was the alcohol one. Just put it directly onto there, kind of. A bit more on there. I didn't put a lot of vinegar on this bit. I'll just give that a wipe, and then where's my battery gone? There it is. Another squirt. This is non-aerosol, this stuff, that's why I like it, because it's not damaging to the environment. Using a well ventilated area, obviously. There you go, so give that a wipe off as well. So, now I've not charged this battery, but I've got a different battery I have charged. Let me just grab that. Now if you watched the video before, this wasn't working at all. So now I'm going to pop that battery in there. Really pleased with how clean that's come out. And I could always do it again if I didn't get it all. So hopefully, when I press the play button, we now have OPR. The reason it's gone off is because there's no disc in now. So let's finish this off with putting a mini disc in. Any one will do. Of course there's no screen on this unit, so let's get the remote control out. I will end up getting better prepared with these videos, I'm sure. And there we have it. Best of the 80s. Can't beat a bit of 80s when you were born. When I was born. Let's press play, see what happens. So finally, here it's wearing up. There we go, lovely track data coming on now. And this is a backlit remote control as well. Fantastic, very happy with that. Well worth the clean up. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, but tap on the bell notification as well, and that way the bell icon, that way you'll get a notification, because my videos won't be going up every day. And you'll miss them if you subscribe to a lot of channels. So if you press the notification, you'll always see when it comes in. So thanks very much for watching. Bye.